Hey guys, welcome to the Nightmare Toys podcast, episode 72, and happy early Easter. Today we're going to be talking about The Dentist and some other goodies.
Yeah.
Say,
hello. Hey, everybody. I guess with it being almost Easter, maybe we should have done an Easter movie, but whatever.
We could have done Critters too.
Yeah, we could have done
But
Critters
we can always
too.
do that
I
one
can't remember
later.
what we did last. Year. Did we do Critters 2 last year? Maybe I can't remember.
I have no idea.
There's a few Easter movies. Have you seen some of them?
Spit them off for me.
Easter Day, like Kill Bunny something, Bunny Man Massacre. There's a few of them.
Oh, Bunny Man Massacre sounds familiar. Some of these I'm sure I've seen at some point and just kind of forgotten about.
They're all interesting. I can say that.
All right.
I think out of all the holiday type horror movies, the Easter ones are kind of, in a way, the weaker ones. We need a better Easter horror movie.
Yeah, like a good solid.
Yeah.
Critters 2 does a nice little job of incorporating it, but it's
Right,
not
but I
necessarily
mean, like,
Easter movie.
Yeah, I mean Easter movie with the bunny,
you
and really,
want,
yeah.
You want Troma style, big bunny, scary.
Well, something. Drama style, the bunny will have green slime coming out of it or something.
Oh, yeah.
No,
yeah,
that would be interesting. I'm just kidding. That would be fun. But yeah, you chose The Dentist.
Yes. Because I had just recently picked it up, and it's been like 20 years or more since I've watched it. So it's really like going back into a new movie to me. And it was really like there's so much I have forgotten about it. I mean, like how overly sexual some of it is.
Yeah.
Corbin Burnson just plays the role so good.
Yeah.
Like I'm used to him in like Major League and stuff where he's kind of just
Right.
a richy asshole. But he just perfectly played the nutbag dentist. And I really enjoyed the ride.
Well, in the special features, I wanted to say in the special features, there is an interview with Corbin Burnson. He said that's why he wanted to do this role, because it was so different from Major League and LA Law, which he was on.
Yeah.
It was like a whole opposite thing, and he was just ready to do something like that.
Yeah, break out of the
You know,
box
and
a
he
little.
wasn't making much money doing it or anything either. He
Oh,
made
no.
sure to say that.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
just wanted to do something different.
Yeah, just
So-
something to say I got to do something crazy.
Right.
And he definitely nailed it.
Well, give us a little synopsis of the film
I'll say,
for those
well,
who don't know.
Let's see. I'm trying to think here. I just watched it last night. So let's.
Came out in '96.
Yes, 96. We started out in his house with his wife and the pool guy, and hinting at some things going on with the wife and the pool guy. And I had forgotten how overly sexual this movie was. I was watching through it and was like, wow, this is like Skinamax.
See, I don't think it is. I don't think
no,
it's
it's
that
not,
bad.
like,
But there are some, like, you know, like when he has her in the chair and all that, and the dentist chair, they are making that kind of sexual. And there are some other sexual moments with other ladies in the
yes.
chair too, in a way. But I feel like there could have been a little more, maybe a little more nudity, maybe.
Oh, yeah. You could definitely have slipped a little more nudity in just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
But, they tried to keep it just a little. But, no, so we start out there. We find out that this guy is just, whether he's in his reality or our reality, and then we notice that he's obviously a successful businessman. So he's done pretty well at holding his issues in for a while, but it seems like they've spilled out at this point.
Well, it's because of the wife.
Yes.
That's what
the wife
triggered him.
Fooling around seemed to have put him over the edge, and well, he what was it? Took a big handful of yellow pills, and most of the fun started.
He seemed to, like pills and like the gas and.
Oh yeah,
'cause
he had no
I feel
issues
like
with anything.
He went to the closet where the gas is at like a couple of times.
yeah, he definitely enjoyed a little bit of the funny gas. But he just did such a good job at being so creepy. But still, it was that kind of, you would never expect this kind of guy. I mean, he still looked like this, straight shooting guy, but man, his actions were really creepy.
Yeah.
And there is he goes over to the neighbor's house to follow the boyfriend, pool guy, whatever the guy is over there.
The pool guy.
And for the dog lovers, just close your eyes during this scene because it's tough, but not really, because it's kind of poor. It doesn't look real in any way, shape, or form.
Well,
so.
I have a fun fact for that. Again, if you watch the special effect or the special features on the Vestron, which you didn't do.
I did not.
Which I did. But there is a fun fact to go along with the dog. So
I think I know what the fun fact is.
It is number one, the first kill of the movie.
Yes. But, they didn't. They couldn't find a dead dog prop.
But they did not. Right, and they used a stuffed goat.
Yes.
So that's actually what it is when they do reveal just a little bit.
They said they turned the head enough.
Goat. They couldn't find any dog props or any. They wanted a German Shepherd to begin with, and then they finally found a German Shepherd dog prop, but they sent a Rottweiler.
So that definitely would have not worked.
At last minute, they could not find a stuffed Rottweiler or anything like that, so they ended up going with a stuffed goat.
And it works for the scene.
It worked. I mean, it's real quick. So it's just whatever.
Exactly.
I would have never known that if I wouldn't have heard that. So now, there you go. Now it's in your brain. So now when you watch that, you're going to think, oh, that's a goat.
Yep. Very fun fact. But we end up trying to think. Feel free to guide me along here. So what? We end up at the dentist office, and the man keeps going in and out of hallucinations or whatever.
He has a lot of delusions and visions.
Yes,
a lot of crazy visions.
Rotten teeth and
of rotten teeth, or just different rotten teeth, different rotten mouths and things going on to make him want to go crazy on that person.
Yes, like they trigger him somehow with their dirtiness.
And all of it is because he's triggered by what his wife has done, and he's just mad at that, and that storyline goes into part 2 as well.
Oh, nice.
So
I will watch part 2.
Yeah, he's so mad at her.
Let's see. Well, you need good plot fodder,
right? Okay, so this is what I thought about it. Watching it now, I mean, I've seen it a million times, but watching it, I was like, I had this first thought, I never thought about it. It has the same type of narrative, tone, and kind of the same types of things going on in American Psycho. If you watch American Psycho, which this came out first, but if you watch American Psycho, so he's kind of narrating the whole movie too in the background, so in which he does in American Psycho, kind of sets his own craziness up.
Yeah.
And they both have the delusions and all this other stuff going on, and they're both going crazy throughout the movie, and a lot of sexual intentions with their killings or what they're doing. I mean, it had a lot of the same. Like, it really did. As I watched it, I was thinking a lot of American Psycho with this.
One of the IMDb
trivia,
it actually said all of the kills are Hitchcock inspired. So that's exactly what you're feeling.
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, American Psycho with Patrick Bateman.
Oh, Patrick Bateman.
That movie, not Psycho. No, American Psycho.
Yes.
That came out in 2000.
Yes.
Yeah, it just had the same type of whole feel, the whole kind of movie. In my
surrealness
opinion.
to it. Yeah.
I just wonder if anybody else ever felt that or thought that, or maybe just go back and watch The Dentist and be like, oh, okay, now I see what Christy's saying. But that's just what I thought of throughout the entire movie. It's kind of set up the same as American Psycho.
I actually got a very strong Tales from the Crypt vibe from it. Like, this was an episode that just got really drug out too far.
Oh yeah,
but that's I got
could have been an episode.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not sure.
Let's see.
I'm trying to think. There's so many.
I know, but it definitely, to me, it had that kind of feeling, which I love Tales from the Crypt. So to me, that's just more.
No, I understand what you're saying. Yeah,
it kind of, I mean, it does drag a little on certain points, and it's just trying to get story out and all that stuff. But to me, if they had cut out all of the drag parts, you pretty much would have had an hour-long episode of Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah.
Which I could totally enjoy.
Yeah. And then let's see. There's some good actors besides Corbin Burnson. Ken Foree is also in this, and he plays like the lead detective, lead cop, or whatever.
Yeah. I say we get a young Mark Ruffalo.
Yes, we do.
Very young. That
Yes,
caught me
we
off
do.
guard. Let's see.
But I love all the kills, like all the special effects and the gore, which they do explain again in the special features of the Blu-ray. I like how I bought that too, but you know I wanted you to bring yours, and I brought my old DVD just to show the differences. I love it. And I like this cover. We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, you
too.
like the realism on
I
that
like
one.
the realism of this cover, just because that actually looks like a patient.
Yeah, it's a little more scary than the artwork, but the artwork is fantastic.
Oh, I love the artwork. Yeah, it's fantastic. But the gore in this is just it's insane.
Yeah, they go crazy with the blood splatters and the teeth annihilating, and just if you have dentist issues, this is definitely not your movie.
And a lot of people have dentist issues.
Oh yes, especially when he starts pulling teeth, or when he was drilling the one guy's tooth and just kept drilling it and oh man,
messing up the tooth. And and then even when he poked the kid and the kid's mouth started bleeding and all that.
Yep, that was a good one.
I don't, and I like this too because there hasn't really been anything about a dentist before or after this. Really, we've had other doctors like Dr. Giggles and things like that. But
nobody's really done
a dentist thing. So and another thing that Corbin Bernsen said, when they came to him for part 2, at first he was just like, why a 2? This should just be a one-off and be done. He wasn't, and again, and he mentioned how they offered him less money to do 2, less. And he couldn't understand that. But I guess things happened and they worked things out. I don't know. And then he just, he ended up doing it. But he did mention too that now at this point he'd like to have a 3.
Oh, that would be very fun.
Just to see, where's the dentist now, kind of a thing.
I mean, like you said, we don't have this, so I could definitely love seeing a third one.
Would y'all like to see a third one? Put that in the comments below if you'd like to see a third dentist.
Yeah.
Corbin's all for it. Why not?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could probably get back everybody that was on it and, who's still around, who still's interested, and pull out something pretty fun.
Yeah, I think so.
Approach it Terrifier style and just kind of go crazy and have a good time. Let's see.
What else about that? What was your favorite moment in the movie from him?
Let's see. I really liked when he put the IRS guy in the mouthpiece, and when he was working that teeth and he kept poking his tongue. Yeah. Move your damn tongue. Move it. I kind of got a kick out of that part.
Yeah, and how could okay. So number one, I felt very sorry for the teenage girl trying to just get her braces off.
That's all she wanted.
I don't blame her. I felt sorry for that poor girl throughout the movie. She had to keep coming back, and then when it's finally happened, then she has to go through that whole ordeal with him trying to kill her. It's just like, oh my god,
just to get her braces taken off.
But she helps. The lawyer, was he a lawyer? Who was he? The IRS guy. Yeah, IRS guy. But she was helping him out of the chair, and it's like, how can he even move or be alive or anything when you can see that his whole jaw is just stretched? And what is he going to do? Just walk out like that?
She could at least been nice enough to turn the clamp screws down a little for him.
Well, that was crazy.
But I did like the way everything looked, though. I mean, it definitely had a practical effect look to it, but I think it held up well.
Oh, I think so,
I
too.
mean, it's obviously super exaggerated stuff, so it has that society super exaggerated body horror kind of feeling to it, which was Brian Youngs's also his work as well. So.
I liked I wrote this down too, that I liked the different rooms, how...
Oh, yeah,
I've never seen a dentist office like that, where it had different themed rooms, and he had, music playing in each one, whatever,
Oh,
went
yes,
with the
he was very adamant about his themes.
Yeah, I like that. I think that was really cool. I think dentists should do that.
That was a cool idea from the set production people.
Yeah, I think so. That just made it made him, see how... how well he's been doing in the
Oh, yeah,
industry,
yeah,
and that
this
he's
guy
well
is-
known and he's rich and all this. But then the IRS guy's coming to like
Yeah,
tell
yeah,
him,
bust his
you've been
balls.
trying, you've been stealing the money. This is why you have this house, and this is why your wife has these clothes and all this other stuff. So.
But yeah, I like, and I do like, it's the same guy that was in the Terminator movies as what he was, the psychiatrist or whatever that kept interviewing Sarah Connor. Let's say he, the one that
okay.
she stabbed in the leg
Yeah,
and like
yeah,
broke
yeah,
his
yeah.
arm and
Yeah.
stuff. Say I like that guy. He he's one of them side actors that you just kind of notice randomly here and there,
In
but he's
different
always
movies.
a solid
yeah,
actor.
Yeah, he's a solid actor in solid movies all the time. Mm-hmm. Well, so when was the first time that you watched The Dentist? Do you think? Do you remember?
Most definitely as a teenager with some friends. This is definitely something that was like with Dr. Giggles, and it was, we had VHS stores back then, so you could still go and rent, and it was just, it's one of them covers, that you can't help but like, oh, okay, what's going on? Corbin
Right.
Burnson, all right.
Right.
So definitely was a teenager. I couldn't tell you when, though. Say 20 years.
Had to be more than that because I was a teenager and I'm way older than you.
It's not too much. I'm 40.
Because I graduated in '96.
See, I graduated in 99.
Okay.
So we're not too far apart.
Okay. Because I remember going to the rental store and
Oh, yeah.
seeing that and picking it up.
Yeah, so
when
we
it
was,
came out.
We's from poor country, so we didn't have a Blockbuster or anything. We
No.
just had mom and pop stores, which honestly I think
never
were
really
better.
went to a Blockbuster, to be honest with you.
When I
It
moved
was
to
always
Vegas,
other
that was the
things.
first time. But like, I love mom and pop video
I do, too.
stores. Just the smell, the kind of homemade everything.
They have better movies. They always have the grittier ones.
They
the,
did.
the
They had
nastier
such
ones.
good sections. And then they always had the little room in the back where you couldn't go if you weren't 18 years old.
Yep.
So, but it's
But
I just,
some of them will let you go.
exactly.
As long as you're a paying customer, they don't care.
But they always had the coolest like hangers and stuff. I wish like I could see Tots or somebody making kind of the old school the big box cardboard video cases or something like that. I mean,
yeah.
they make the wall hangers, so
Yeah.
let's do a little bit of that. That would be fun.
That would be cool. Well, anything else to add to The Dentist?
Definitely worth checking out.
It's on Tubi, I believe.
Yes, I believe it is, and it's for the price of the Blu-ray. It was like $12.50 on Amazon. Totally worth picking up.
Yeah, totally worth it. I
Great
picked it up, too.
artwork. Comes with a sleeve. Interior artwork looks great. You get a digital copy with it. I mean, so you can't go wrong.
Yeah, and the special features, like
Yes,
I was saying.
totally. You get all the special features, all the interviews, commentaries.
Yeah.
And say, but totally worth picking up, and it's a fun ride. Like I said, I'm a huge Tales from the Crypt guy, so it giving me that feeling was like, sweet. I like this. This is
Yeah,
enjoyable.
yeah.
I'm glad I got to watch this again.
And part 2 came out in '98, and it kind of, he's not a dentist anymore, but he kind of becomes a dentist in this little small town. In this one, though,
Yeah.
he kind of takes over because he kills the small town dentist.
Of
Because
course.
in this one, he's got to get a tooth fixed, and the small town dentist didn't do it right. So.
So he's
So
gotta
yeah,
pay.
so then he becomes a dentist and things happen. But what it is this is what I don't understand about it though. So his ex-wife or whatever, is like sitting out like a private investigator to go hunt him down. And I guess for revenge. But
Yeah,
at this
yeah.
point, like her whole face is back to normal, which I don't get because her face would be so disfigured from all that going on.
Yeah.
But she's back. She's okay, except for that her tongue is cut out. That's all they say is that he cut her tongue out. I'm like, God, he did more than that,
Oh, yeah, he
really,
pulled
in the
all the
first
teeth
one.
out.
So she doesn't talk
Oh, okay.
in part 2. But it just shows just glimpses of her back and forth.
Okay.
Of her talking to the private investigator while he's off running away, and he gets into a small town, and then he ends up becoming, like I said, he ends up killing the dentist and then becoming the dentist, and then things happen all over again.
Rinse,
And Clint
repeat.
Howard's in it too.
Oh,
in part
nice.
2.
Okay.
And he plays kind of an a-hole, so his dentistry is really good. So if you haven't seen part 2, I'm not sure if part 2 is streaming though. I did not pay attention to that one.
I'm not sure.
But again, like Steven said, 12 something for the whole thing on Amazon. And it's at Best Buy too. I've seen people get it at Best Buy as well.
I think even Walmart, if you get lucky enough to find it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's out there. Pick it up, enjoy it, have a good time.
And I'm going to the dentist on the 11th, so there you go. Yay.
Well, hopefully they don't poke you in the gums with
Nah, I have a pretty good dentist here, and I've never been too scared to go to the dentist though. It's never bothered me.
No, me either. It's that's just not one of my like fears. You know, as a kid, it never bothered me. Now it doesn't. I mean, I'm more scared of going to the tattoo artist because I know the pain.
You know, and I feel like there are some people that probably don't or won't watch this movie because
absolutely.
They don't like the dentist. And
yeah,
and if you really don't and you have this really bad fear, don't watch it.
Oh yeah, no, this will just trigger your phobias all day long.
Yeah, because they go, I mean, the special effects with the big mouth that they use for the up-close mouth shots and all the drilling and all the poking and all the blood and all the everything is really good, and it looks completely real.
Oh yes. I know when he goes to numb that lady's jaw and just the needle just keeps going in.
And let me say this too, the sound. Whoever did the sound for the sound effects for this movie though hit it spot on for the sound for each thing. And if that wasn't right, I don't think it would have been as effective.
Yeah.
Because he really got the drilling and the cracking and the breaking of the tooth and you know,
everything
it just sounded perfect. It
Yeah.
enhanced it, and if that wasn't right, then it wouldn't have worked, I don't think.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have given you that same effect when the drill was coming or the needles or whatever he was doing.
Yeah, it wouldn't I mean, very effective at shooting your anxiety up.
Oh yeah, definitely. And again, my anxiety too was for the girl. I was just like, I just want her braces off for her. I just
Poor
want to
kid.
Get them off. Poor thing. Well, all right. I'm not sure what we're going to do next week, though. We didn't choose a movie for next week, but I'll post about it.
Yes.
It'll be Brian's choice this time. So we'll see what we do next week. All right, so let's talk a little bit, Stephen, about the Brett Wagner signing. That was fun, wasn't it?
Yes, that was a good day.
It was a great day.
I'll say we did really good business. We had a lot of customers come in for the signing itself. The restaurant got really busy from it.
Yeah, both places were just extremely busy all
it was
day.
A very good day.
And we had the sale, too, going on, so that was nice for the customers.
I'll say we had that going for him. And Brett was just a nice guy overall.
Yeah.
Say, you know, good attitude, happy to be here.
Yep.
Say very, and you know, I liked the man's style. He was like a punk rocker kind of guy, so I can get down with that.
Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah, he's a really good guy. Been in tons of good movies. I believe we all got a little picture with him and an autograph, and we've got a Crazies picture that he signed for Nightmare Toys. We hung up, and he signed a Texas Chainsaw picture. And I talked to him about Tekken. I know I keep saying that, and everybody just looks at me like, what? I like Tekken, and he plays the bartender in that. So I talked to him about that. He said that when they made the movie, yes, not a lot of people really liked it when they first shown people.
Yeah.
It needed more. So all his stuff, the bar stuff that they added into the movie, was added in after the fact, just to put more into the movie, to give the movie a little more meat and more stuff going on besides just the fighting.
Yeah. Give it a little plot.
But yeah, he played the bartender in that, and I like it. You know, done a little Sons of Anarchy, and someone came and knew him from Sons of Anarchy and was just so excited. That was so awesome.
Yep. Yeah, all the customers were really happy to see him.
Great customers.
Yeah, it was a good turnout. Like everybody was just in a good mood. It was a fun day.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody that came out to that.
Oh yeah, thank all of you guys.
Yeah, it was really good. And we started at like 11:30. We started a little early, so he was just busy the whole 4.5 hours.
Oh yeah, it never really. It kind of mellowed out.
It was a little sporadic.
Yeah,
but I mean that's fine. It's great. You know.
Yeah, no, he did it good.
And then a lot of people brought sledgehammers and Leatherface masks and collectibles, and so that was tons of fun to see. You know,
see what people's bringing
what people bring. And he was signing stuff with different colored markers, which is always nice. I like the colors
Yeah.
and stuff. And we ended up getting a bunch of merch from him, and it's all on the website right now.
Yep, you can get 8x10s. There's some pops. I think there's some, Toonie Tears.
We should have
Tiny
brought that
Tears.
in to show everybody.
We should
That's what
have,
we should have
yes.
brought. I'm so sorry we did not. Oops.
Christy Live. You can see it on Christy Live.
Yeah. Forgot to bring that in here to show you. 'Cause we always think about what products to show on the podcast, but we haven't got anything new in recently, but we should have brought in the autograph stuff to show you some of that. But I did post pictures and all that, so...
Yeah, you can find it out
Everything's on the website and in store.
Yes.
We could not get JSA to come and certify everything, though. So
Yes, so
they're
if
not
you-
certified. I'm so sorry, but I mean,
They are
he was
authentic.
here.
He was here.
I sat here
I
and
mean,
watched him
it's-
do it. We have pictures and video
Yes.
too.
See,
If you
so-
need to have that for proof. But yeah, the guy couldn't come and do all that. So we're like, okay.
Yep, it
Sorry.
happens sometimes.
Yeah.
We're sorry, guys.
But yeah, that went really well. So yeah, again, thank you,
Mm-hmm.
Brett, for doing that. There is a video coming out, our video and my interview with him,
Oh, very cool.
which is fantastic. It's a great interview. I asked him about all kinds of different things because he was also an announcer in Monster Garage.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
we asked about that, and he did a little stint with wrestling. We asked about that. So it's a
very
great
nice.
interview.
Yeah.
So that should be out now. I think, yeah, it should be out now here on the YouTube. So go check out our
Check it out.
signing video with Brett Wagner and my interview too. It's all meshed into one video. It's a really cool video.
Yeah,
So
check it
go
out, guys.
check it out. I do not. That's going to lead into our next thing, our next event. I don't have anything. Anybody signed up right now for any signing at the moment. I'm just kind of working on that.
Yeah.
See who we can get. Nobody will be in May anyway because we have Texas Frightmare coming up, and we have
Yeah, it's a big show.
some other stuff. Me and Philip are going to go back to Alabama too in May, so we just have stuff going on in May.
Okay.
Maybe I can get somebody in June or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We shall see. But I do have April 22nd from 1 to 3, just a couple of hours on a Saturday. I do have Ronnie Angel coming. He is a book author. And these are 2 of his books, and he has a new book coming out, a 3rd book. Let me pull up my info on him really quick. I'm so sorry. I am not prepared. Where is it at? Here it is. Okay, so he will be here from 1 to 3, April 22nd. It's a Saturday. I've had these books for a while. I love them. So there's a Slash Dreams, an Ultimate Guide to Slasher Movies Part 1 and Slash Dreams Part 2. I'm telling you, if you are really into slasher movies or just horror movies in general, these books are amazing. They're like encyclopedias for movies.
Very
And there's tons of
informative.
movies. They're very informative. And there's tons of movies that I didn't know about that I'm glad I found out about, from these
Yeah.
books. I mean, it's just, and there's pictures, there's all kinds of, I mean, you see how big it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a catalog.
It's a catalog. And every slasher movie you can dream of is in here. Here's pieces. Like this section is about school slashers.
Oh, cool.
You
so
know,
they
so he's got
categorize
it.
and break
Yeah,
it
it's
down.
all categorized. And then there's a part 2. I mean, these are fantastic books.
Very
So
nice.
these are going to be $25. And that's just what he says for his pricing. So I guess he's just going to autograph them. So it's just $25 for the books. His new book is called Death in the Family, Life in the Business of Death. So that's his new book, and that one's going to be $20. So these two, $25. The new book will be $20, and then he'll be, if you want to take pictures with him or have him autograph the books or whatever.
Yeah, come hang out.
So come on down, and that's happening April 22nd. I'm going to leave these books here with you guys if y'all like to look at them.
Yeah, we'll check them out.
But I absolutely love them. They're great, and Ronnie's a great guy. So it'd be fun just to come down here and talk to him about his books and grab some.
Yeah,
And I
come check
think
it
what
out.
we might, for people who can't come, I think we might buy a few books off of him to sell to
Okay.
here in
Yeah,
the
have
store
something
as
in the
well.
store.
So we can have some on the website after the
cool.
event too. But that just be 1 to 3, April 22nd. So if you're a
Very cool.
bookworm, come on down and come get you a book. You got to have
Yeah,
one of
come
these.
check
I'm
'em out.
telling
Yeah,
you,
these
it's
are-
just
Yeah,
like
they're
our
nice.
movie we did. I mentioned this last week. Our movie we did last week, the Welcome to Spring Break, but also Nightmare Beach is called that too.
Mm-hmm.
I knew nothing about that movie until I did get this book and and find out
cool.
about it from this book. So.
So there are things to learn out
Yes,
there.
there's tons of things to learn. And I remember when he came out part 2, I was like, what else is there? Because he covered.
So he pretty much deep dives the whole
Yes,
genre.
yes,
and-
he does. Yes, he
Very
does
nice.
very thoroughly, and there's pictures and everything, like I said. So
cool. It's
they're
like-
really worth the $25. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
So it's like In Search of Darkness on paperback.
Yeah,
Very cool.
yeah, kind of. Yeah, basically.
All right. No.
And I bought these on Amazon a long time ago before I even knew who he was. And then we just had eventually started following each other on social medias, so we've known each other for
Yeah.
years now. But yeah,
Very
they're great
cool.
books. So that is happening April 22nd. I will post about it a few times coming up to that day.
Yeah.
And I have some pictures and other things from him to post to show y'all. So yeah, April 22nd, 1 to 3. Come on down for that. All right. And then, so Easter's coming up, right?
Yes.
Got Easter. We were talking about that at the beginning of the show. What Easter movie is your favorite Easter Bunny movie? I want to know. Put it in the comments. Is it Critters 2 or is it Beaster Day or what? There's a few. There are a few. I want to know.
About that earlier.
But this weekend, we have some stuff happening. I'm excited about it. So, for the whole weekend, we will have an Easter sale.
Yes.
Whole weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Easter sale in store, online, 15% off entire weekend.
Very cool.
Except, I do want to say Sunday, we are closed.
Yes. Yes. We have other obligations, so
Yes.
we will be closed.
We're going to be watching Beaster Day and Bunny Man Massacre, right?
Yes,
And Critters
yes.
2.
Let's see.
But yeah, so we will be closed, but we will have the sale will still be happening online though.
Yes. Yep. You can still get your goodies.
But the sale is happening in store and online all weekend, except we're just closed for the store on Sunday. We have put that in Google. I've made a
Okay.
post. I'll make more posts,
Yep.
but we are closed Sunday, both the restaurant and store,
Yes.
both closed. I just want to add that in there, and then Saturday. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun in here. Nightmare Toys Saturday, and it's Steven. Me and you will both be here.
Yes.
From 12 to 4, we're going to be doing bunny photos, free bunny photos.
Yeah,
I
come
should have
on
brought
down,
the bunny
guys.
costume to show everybody. But we have a scary bunny costume. So we'll have a scary bunny here.
Yes. Yes. We will.
I love it. I can't wait. So scary bunny photos from 12 to 4 here at Nightmare Toys.
Yes.
They're going to be great photos because we're going to have our backdrop. We'll have our
Yeah.
nice backdrop like usual.
Yes.
And we'll have our scary Easter bunny. And just come to the store
come
from 12
hang
to
out.
4 and just get a photo. Come
Yeah,
hang
just
out.
Come check it out.
Yeah. It's free. There's nothing to
yeah,
go
there's
along
nothing.
with it.
Just
I'll
come-
be here. I can take the photos for everybody. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be great. I can't wait. Because
Yeah.
we did Krampus photos for Christmas
Yes. we
at the
did.
restaurant, and you were
Yes,
the
I was
Krampus.
volunteered for that one. Say
But,
this time it will be Joseph,
yeah.
our new guy.
Yes, the new guy is going to be
Say,
in
he
the
has
bunny
been volunteered
costume.
to go into the bunny costume. So,
But y'all, it's just like the scary Easter bunny movies too. It's so we got it from Ghoulish,
yeah,
Ghoulish Productions.
yeah, it's a good costume.
It's fantastic. We ordered it months ago, and when I seen it, I was like, "Oh my god, we have to get this for Easter." So,
Yeah.
so we did. We have it. Free Easter bunny photos here on Saturday, 12 to 4. Please
Come
come
get
to
'em.
Nightmare Toys and come get a photo. It's going to be fun. You got to have that photo.
Oh yeah, come get it.
It'd be fun to like come here and get that photo, and then go to the mall and go get the sweet,
regular
the sweet
Easter
bunny
bunny.
photo.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then you can have the two to post on your social media. Now, how fun would that be?
Absolutely, good idea.
Just
Good
saying. All right. I think that's really about it. I think we covered everything.
I think so. So we haven't really got anything new in that's jumping
sorry.
out.
We're waiting for new stuff. Though.
Yes, yes,
We're
we-
waiting for it to come in.
We have gotten stock in, but it's just refills of all the stuff you guys are buying like crazy.
We restocked on some shirts, which is just in store, but we did restock on some shirts.
We've restocked purses. We've restocked wallets.
But we have more coming.
Yes.
And we're waiting on more blind bags and more magnets and buttons. Everybody likes the small stuff.
Yeah, the little hand grab stuff is real popular.
Yeah,
but,
that's popular, and shirts are popular.
Yes, shirts are absolutely, and stickers. Stickers have been really popular.
Great. Yeah, stickers are always fantastic. So yeah, we just haven't got anything new. We're just waiting on a bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, go watch The Dentist. It's on Tubi, or
Absolutely.
Order the whole Blu-ray 1 and 2 on Amazon. I wish we had it. We do not.
We don't have any Vestron out on the floor. No,
there's just some stuff I just can't get.
Yeah, and that's understandable.
So go watch the Brett Wagner signing video, our interview. Go watch that on our YouTube. Easter Bunny photos, 12 to 4 here at Nightmare Toys on Saturday. Easter sale all weekend in store and online. Remember, we are closed on Sunday, though. And then Ronnie Angel will be here April 22nd from 1 to 3. So come get a book, please.
Yes.
And
come visit,
I think that's really about it. Right?
All right.
That's
it
for
I think
April.
We've covered everything.
Yep. All right, guys. We don't know what movie we're going to do next week, but I'll post about it. But we will see y'all next week, and happy Easter.
Bye, guys.